Hey guys, in this video we're going to be looking at HubFit's payments and packages system. I'm going to show you how you can create packages, how they look, and then how you can manage a package that a client has purchased. So this here is your packages page, and you can also view your packages individually. I'm going to do a deep dive into this, but for now let's actually create these packages. So let's jump back into HubFit and actually create our package. You'll see here under the packages section you have two options. You have your packages and your coupons. For packages, you can create as many packages as you want. You'll be able to click here to open up Stripe. You'll be able to click here to open up the packages page, and then if you want to add a package you can do so here. You'll see here we have the package name, the price, how long it's for, and then you'll see these two options, active and visible. You might want to have certain packages but you don't want it to be visible in your packages page, so you can hide it, but you can still share the link. Here you have the option of having a package active or not active. If it's not active, it's still visible but they won't be able to purchase that package. So maybe it's a nice way to show that package has been sold out, it's no longer available. So let's go ahead and create a package. I'm going to go ahead and click add package. You'll see here you have a couple of options which we will dive into. The first is your setup. So this is just the package name, the pricing. You then have your automations option, and then you can add the benefits. So let's go ahead and create a package. Let's create a running challenge. Currency, we can keep that as USD. Here, what type of plan do we want? So do we want it just a one-time payment? Do we want it weekly subscription or monthly? In this case, I'm going to stick to a monthly subscription, and then you can pick how long. Is it 3 months? Is it 9 months? Is it indefinite until the client or yourself cancels it? You can pick the option here. In this case, let's say it's a 3 month plan, and then let's say it will be 90 a month. You'll see here you have an option to include a free trial, and you have an option to include an initial fee. So if you want to include a free trial, you can just click this and then pick the trial days. If you want to include an initial fee, you can pick this and select what the initial fee is. So what this means is it will charge them their subscription for the month, but for the first month there will also be an initial fee. You will also see this option here, and it says give clients instant access upon purchase. If selected, once the client purchases the package, it will send them their login instructions. This is ideal for if you just want them to have instant access and you want everything to be automated. So let's go ahead and do next. Here you'll see for automations you can attach an onboarding flow. So an onboarding flow, just for some quick context, is something that you can create in HubFit that allows you to group a bunch of settings together, such as training plans, nutrition plans. I won't dive into that in this video, but you can find a different video regarding onboarding flows. In this case, I'll select the onboarding flow. I have one onboarding flow called running challenge, and if I click this, you'll see here all the different stuff that will be automated once the client purchases the package. It will add a tag for the client, it will add some questionnaires, some check-in forms, workout plans, it will add some habits for them, add them to a running challenge community, it will add some resources into their vault. So this allows you to completely automate everything as soon as the client purchases the package. Next, we have the benefits. You'll see we can add different benefits. So you could say, for example, access to community group, and then let's add another benefit. Let's say they get tailored nutrition plan, and let's also say they get a weekly check-in. And this will be added to our packages for the clients to see the benefits that they get. Let's go ahead and do add package. So just like that, we've created our package. So this is our running challenge. Now let's go ahead and view what that looks like. So I can click this drop down here. You can click preview, and you can also copy the link to send to a client. For now, let's click preview. So here you see you have the package that you created. You have the name of the package. It's a 3-month subscription. It's for 90 USD a month. And here are the benefits that we added, and then here is some additional description that we added to the package. You'll see over here as well you have the logo, the name, and then the color. This could be branded to match your brand. I'll show you how to do that in a bit. The client can purchase a package by clicking this here, and then they'll be prompted to enter their name. Once they enter their name and do purchase, it will take them to a Stripe checkout. This here can also be branded. I'll show you what that looks like later on. So now I want to show you this option here, the packages page. This allows you to have all your packages in one place. So think of it as a pricing / packages page. You can share one link and then the client pick a package that they want. This visible option here allows you to hide something from that page. So let's, for example, say we don't want to show the running challenge on that page. So I can hide it, but it's still active. If I send a link to the client for this specific package, they can still purchase it. Let's go ahead and click packages page. Here you'll see similar, you have your logo, your name, your theme color, and here we have 3 packages. I have different examples. So in this case, you have a 7-day trial. In this case, you have an initial fee. In this case, it's just a one-time payment. But this is what your packages page would look like. Purchasing the package would be similar. If they click on this here, they'll enter their information and they'll go to a Stripe checkout page. So that's everything for packages. I'll show you how we can actually brand those packages. So if you just go to your branding, you can customize your branding here. So let's say, for example, for the name, we just want to be called Elite Fitness, and then for the color we'll go with a green, and for the logo I'll just change it to a orange picture. I'll go ahead and do save changes. So here you'll see our branding. We have the name, the image, and the color. And if I go to the individual page, you'll also see we have the branding, the color. And what's nice is this also translates to the Stripe checkout. So if I do purchase, you'll see here it's fully branded with the color and your logo on the Stripe checkout page. So your branding really carries from your packages to the Stripe checkout to give a more custom experience for yourself and your clients. So let's jump back into the packages and look at the coupons. So for coupons, you can create multiple different coupons that clients can use when purchasing a package. So if I do add coupon, you'll see here you have the option to add the name, add the code that they use. Then you have the option to either pick a percentage type of discount or a fixed amount. So maybe you just want to give them $10 off, or maybe you want to give them 50% off. You can pick between the two and you'd enter. So for example, here we want 50%, and then you can pick how often is this discount applied. So for example, maybe they'll just apply this discount and it's only applied once. Maybe you want it for multiple months. Maybe you want it for 2 months or 3 months. You can pick the actual duration of the discount. You can also limit redemptions. Maybe you want to have some sort of promo and say, you know, the first 10 can get 50% discount. And you can also add an expiry date. If let's say we want to create this coupon to expire in 2 days, we want to limit it to 10 redemptions, and we'll just call this New Year's. I will say New Year's discounts, and I'll do add coupon. So here you'll see you have the discount that we just created. We called it New Year's. Here's the code that you'd share with the client. It was a 50% discount. It's valid until the 29th. The usage is 0 out of 10 so far, and you can decide if it's active or not with this option here. Next, I want to show you how it looks like on a client's profile once they purchase a package. So right now I have a client's profile open. You'll see here in the overview of the client profile, there's a payment section right here. This payment section shows you the subscription that they have currently, and this is the one that's active. And I can see when it ends. It ends in 3 months. I can also see all their past payments. I can click on this billing profile to view their billing profile, and I can also click on this to manage their subscription. And the client can also log into their account from the web, and then they can come here and click manage subscriptions to cancel their subscription if they'd like to, or to update their payment information. So that's everything there is to HubFit's payments and packages system. You can create multiple packages. You get your own packages page that you can share with your clients with a unique link. You can create coupons, and you can completely brand it so it looks like your own pricing page. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below.